Hello everybody, it's Chrissy from Chrissy's Beautiful Life. Welcome back to 30 Days of Sketches 6. We are on to day number 18 and I love this sketch. It is so gorgeous and I really wanted to do it justice. So I am going to go ahead and go to the beautiful Paige Evans collection that I received from Scrapbook Your Joy as being a guest designer to feature this collection for her, and it is the Go the Scenic Route or On the Scenic Route. I can never remember that part. And I'm going to use that because I've got these photos of Sean and I and then the scenery from when we went on our little mini vacation this summer. And I wanted to do one that was just about Sean and I. So I felt like this particular sketch would work perfectly. I also had this cut file of a heart that I received from, I'm wanting to say it's either, I'm pretty sure it's from Megan, but it could be from Daisy because both of them sent me cut files. Before I got a die cutting machine myself, or cut file machine myself, they sent them to me so I didn't feel left out of the cut file world. And I've kind of been hoarding them and not using them. So I've had this one and I really wanted to use it. So you can see I used some of my blue shimmers to kind of give that watery look because of course that I really want to highlight that. Sean is wearing a blue shirt as well, so that the blue is just a great feature there. There's teals and all sorts of blues in the photo, so I felt like that would work perfectly. So when I did that, I'm drying it off. You can see that there. And then I'm also going to use a second piece of cardstock to soak up the bits that have dropped off because I love this color and I use it all the time. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Off camera, I then go and I stitch the heart in blue so it's very defined, and you should see that in a minute. While you're watching that part, let me just say, as of this moment, I know that obviously Moira, Crystal, Daisy are playing along. JQ is playing along every day as well, so a video should be up from her. Scrappy Kathy, I know Kristen is trying to play every day possible. Over on Instagram, we have Amber and Marta playing. Susan L is trying to play tons. MK Gunn, oh my gosh, you guys, MK is keeping it real. She is doing so well with these layouts. I'm so proud of her. And there's just so many of you that are just creating gorgeous layouts from all over. So we've got people playing on Instagram. We have people here on on YouTube where I have the playlist link below so you can, if I know you're there, I've linked you. If I've missed you, let me know so you can direct me to your video so I can get you linked into the playlist. There's over 200 videos in there now. And then, of course, the Facebook group that I started has over 550 people. Blows my mind. And you just go to whichever sketch you're interested in, click on that sketch, look at the comments, and all of the different takes are in the comments. And it's an amazing source of inspiration, which is all this Facebook group is meant to be, is just inspiration. So I hope that you are playing along in some form. And like I said, if you do play along and you're doing it in social media form of any way, if you could use my hashtag 30DSCBL6, it links you to this series so that people can see your take on Instagram as well. All right, so back to the layout. You got my photos. So this was the day we got there, and the kids were having fun playing, and so Sean and I just took a moment to take a selfie, and we were so happy. This is our very first family vacation, and I think I mentioned this every time I scrap one of these, but we just didn't want to take our kids and go on vacation not knowing how they were going to do because they're so little. And so we thought this was like a dry run. And it was a really good dry run because we've learned Barrett's still a little too young. And you'll get to that when I do the video about the hotel. But this was before we knew any of that. So we had tons of fun and it's just refreshing. And it was a fabulous day and a half out. So that's what this is about. And you can see I've done my layerings. I had to get the florals added like you can see in the sketch because they're just so beautiful. And then to make this layout just pop, I added this cut file from Creative Cuts Club from this year's July kit. And it's gorgeous. It's these trees in black, which ties in the black stitching I did. And I just feel like it completely makes the layout. So where we're at is called Harrison Hot Springs, and it is a lake that is like 365-degree views of mountains, and it's in the middle of the forest, like it's in the middle of a mountain range, I believe, and it's gorgeous. And so the trees are fitting. I'm doing another layout. If you're part of the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, you should have seen it. That has the mountains, which I think were to coincide with these trees from that kit. And I just love it. I feel like it just ties everything together. and it just makes me happy. I'm also trying to add a little bit of interest underneath that photo there. I staggered my photos, you can see that, and I wanted there to be something so that it didn't look quite so staggered. So I'm using the word happy, happiness is here, and I think I also add the word travel. So it says travel happy, happiness is here, but it's just to give a nice kind of balance off, especially because the word sunshine and happiness is up at the top. So you're really getting the fact that this is a happy event. Really hone in on that. And then to finish everything off, I add just a few little finishing touches from the chipboard. So I'm going to add a tag because you got to get tags in, but I also decided it needed one more pop of yellow. So there's a yellow floral in the chipboard, and I'm going to tuck that right where you see that the word happy. And it tucks there instead of this little sticker I'm trying to add. And it completely balanced the layout. Adding that little sticker fixes everything that I was kind of struggling with because I felt like it was missing something. So I'm just so pleased with how this layout turned out. And make sure if you want to see what everyone else is doing, like I said, the playlist is below. Thank you everyone so much for your love and comments. I read them all. If you ask me a question, I try to get to that first, but I do read all the comments. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's a look at my finished layout, and I'll see you all tomorrow with day 19. Bye everyone.